Now let's talk about the hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond is the third type of intermolecular forces exist between the molecules. So what type of molecules will have hydrogen bond? Polar molecules with OH, NH or HF bonds will have the intermolecular forces as hydrogen bond. So now let's consider some example. Water. In case of water, first thing we should know it's a polar molecule. How do you know it's a polar molecule? Because of the lone pair of electron. So what the lone pair of electrons do? The electron pull in the direction of the lone pair will be different than in the direction of the bonds. So definitely that gives the polarity to the molecule. So water is a polar molecule. Second thing, it has OH bond. Since it's a polar molecule and it has OH bond, the strongest intermolecular forces between one water molecule and the other water molecule is hydrogen bond. Now if you consider the second example, here also ammonia, which has the lone pair of electron, so it's a polar molecule and it has NH bond. Since it's a polar molecule and it has NH bond, the intermolecular forces between one ammonia and the other ammonia molecules are hydrogen bonds. Similarly, the third one, you can see the NH bond and a lone pair of electrons. So from this we know it's a polar molecule and it has hydrogen bond as the intermolecular forces. So if you have to summarize the intermolecular forces, how we will summarize? There are three types of intermolecular forces which are very important that we should know. First one is London or dispersion forces. Second one is dipole-dipole forces. Third one is hydrogen bonds. And out of these three, which one is the strongest one? Hydrogen bond. And the weakest one is the London or dispersion forces. So now let's talk about water. If water has hydrogen bond as the intermolecular forces, it means it will automatically have the other two forces. So whenever molecule has the strongest force as the hydrogen bond, then it will have dipole-dipole forces as well as London forces. If you consider some molecules which has only dipole-dipole forces, that means that molecule will have London forces. So this way we can summarize the intermolecular forces.